YouTube Rewind this year was bad. It was very bad. In fact, I'd go the extra mile in saying that it was fucking boring. You were either looking at 3 different scenes this year: on the Fortnite bus, around a campfire, or up Will Smith's ass. Before I get into some actual complaints, I just want to start with a good message on understanding the sort of types of people this year who've really made an impact upon the site. People of drag, people of race, colour and gender, all that stuff. I am all for that message, and I just want to make sure that that's clear now before I get into any sort of complaints further along in the video. So now that I've got that off my chest, let's get into the bad shit. Will Smith. Yeah, you probably already seen that shit coming, but are you really surprised at this point? Almost every single YouTube Rewind has had a mainstream celebrity on it. If they made an impact on the site, fine. But off the top of my head, I could think of many other celebrities that deserve a spotlight on YouTube Rewind. But Will Smith sort of gets like a pass or something. The only thing that I remember Will Smith being a part of this year, as you could call it a trend, was his 50th birthday party video, and to be honest, I never really heard anything about that birthday party at all. I think that got swept under the rug, so essentially for something that didn't end up happening to be a part of a yearly trend, doesn't really fit right with my liking. But I don't have any hate for the guy. I'm just saying that he doesn't deserve to be in YouTube Rewind for one video that didn't really go anywhere. Skipping through all the Fortnite rubbish, because to be honest, I don't know what to say about all the Fortnite stuff. It's Fortnite, that's it. Kinda cringy, but that's what you've got to expect. This year's theme was around a campfire. Seriously. Last year, and to be honest, I enjoyed last year, took place in all sorts of colourful environments with people lobbing paint and shit at each other. Meanwhile, it's a dark environment on a campfire, so that's cool, I guess. The one thing I'd like to mention is the fact that people are having a go at some of these creators for not making, or at least not knowing about them this year. I really think that you should be able to go to YouTube Rewind if you have a few millions of views for a video or two. You do not have to be involved in controversial situations in order to gain like major attention on YouTube. If you don't know what I mean, drama alert. Jake Paul, Logan Paul, PewDiePie and all the things above, they were all involved with controversial situations. Yes, they're the biggest creators on the site, and that's what you expect for a trending yearly video. But if they were involved in controversial, that's probably why you're not expecting them there. The people you're expecting to be in YouTube Rewind were kind of controversial this year, and you want PewDiePie and even T-Series. They were all involved with controversy. T-Series were accused of having those Italian subbots, Italian subbots, being able to have the sub count spammed to get to around 70 million. That brought them down a bit. PewDiePie for, being a bit edgy this year, and I like PewDiePie, so I was rather disappointed thinking that YouTube didn't learn from last year and not inviting him, and still not having him this year, that created almost 5 million dislikes. To be honest, I enjoyed 16, I enjoyed 17, but this year was fucking boring without those creators, I'm gonna be honest. Another minor complaint, which if anything doesn't make any sort of difference to Rewind, back in the old days of Rewind, you'd have links to their channels, and I really thought that was convenient. If I saw a creator I thought looked cool, I'd want to go check them out with a click of a button. But sadly, those links aren't there anymore, and I've just got to fucking go through all the credits to find the YouTuber that it is, to go down in the description to see if I can find the names who it is, but then I have to go type it in, and being that some creators don't really have, they have their like main name in the credits of YouTube Rewind, but then the channel name could be completely different. That's going to be a bastard, so I really want to know why YouTube stopped crediting them properly, like with proper links to their channels. I mean, for fuck's sake, they've gave up their time to go do this shitty thing, and to be honest, I bet some of them got some backlash for being in YouTube Rewind, simply for being an event that they wasn't quite known as being popular for, or even made much of an effort this year that people get shit comments from. Why can I not be able to link to their channels? I just want to find the channel, click the link, go subscribe because I like the look of their channel. I want to go check out their content, but it's going to be a bastard scrolling through all credits to try and find them again. A minor complaint, yeah, but to be honest, it's kind of a big impact when I want to go find a creator that you're promoting on your platform. You set of bastards. Now let's get on to the music side of YouTube Rewind. Marshmello. This guy was credited almost throughout music in YouTube Rewind, but I don't think he should. No disrespect to the lad, I do like his music every now and then, I like to chill out and listen to it, but a mainstream song that was kind of bigger than Happier was Promises by Calvin Harris and Sam Smith. Marshmello is more of an internet celebrity, meanwhile Sam Smith and Calvin Harris are both mainstream artists, and why that song Promises wasn't in YouTube Rewind, I'll never know. I'll really never know. It wasn't a controversial song, so I'm speechless onto thinking why a lot of family friendly shit that was bigger than ever didn't make it into Rewind. If I'm honest, I could go on for days about this shit, but to be honest, this year was kinda short and kinda boring. It was either Fortnite, Campfire, or, I don't know, fucking Marshmello and shit. But this year wasn't very good, naturally. This has got to be the most hated YouTube Rewind of all time. Honestly, I really hope better for next year. To be honest, this is just a sign that they're kind of going downhill with Rewind. I hope it doesn't stop completely because, let's be honest, they are quite entertaining to watch, to definitely see your favourite creator at the brightest moments. But I expected much better this year. Honestly, I really, really did. So I'm going to leave it on that note. Let me know your opinions on YouTube Rewinds. Did you see any creators you liked? I really do hope they start linking them in the future because I don't want to have to scroll through entire credits. I don't want to watch that fucking thing at all. Just link them below and let me click on them. Kind of a minor complaint, but what can you do? They are really going downhill this year, and oh. By the way, how can you have a PewDiePie chair meme when PewDiePie's not even in it at all? Like, that was the moment of realization that, yeah, you're fucking shit this year. Thanks for watching, everyone. It is much appreciated, and I'll see you in a bit. Much love.
You're a world away, somewhere in the crowd, in a foreign place. Are you happy now?
Oh, by the way, just as a bonus complaint, what I've also kind of noticed, anyone who complained last year was not in this one. For a prime example, Rebecca Perham. Rebecca Perham is my most favourite animation channel. I just find myself relating to her more than rest of the other animation community. But she did make some viral tweets last year about some of the conditions she faced during YouTube Rewind. And I imagine that due to that, she wasn't invited to this one in case the same conditions were made.
So yeah, giant spoiler for anybody who hasn't seen 2017's YouTube Rewind. I'm in it, along with Jaden Animations and The Odd Ones Out and Tabs and some other cool animators. I'm actually proud of the way the animation turned out, so I thought I'd give you guys some behind the scenes looks of pencil tests and all that. Originally, I wasn't supposed to animate 3 things, I was only supposed to animate 2. The slime fight and one of the memes at the end. I was kind of one of the last people they contacted, so they gave me a list of memes that weren't taken yet, and at the top of the list was the Backpack Kid dance. I picked that one, they approved it, and then a day and a half into animating it, they came back and said, "Oh no, wait, we're sorry, but James and Jaden are animating the Backpack Kid dance. We need you to do the floor is lava." I told them, I'm really far into animating the dance, and they're like, okay, we'll finish it and we'll still use it, but you still need to do the floor is lava.
She did make this post saying that she's not less a creator, and it was a shame that I didn't see Rebecca Perham in YouTube Rewind other than this guy. But what can you do? Conditions of YouTube Rewind were shit. I think they get worse and worse each year, but as I said, what can you do?